People will sit there and try to deny God and say that he doesn't exist because he's just watching everybody suffer. Do you not understand that suffering is not a byproduct of a just God? Suffering is a byproduct of humans who have free will, who choose to imply their will on others, whether it's for the betterment of others or just themselves. You are a part of the problem. You have inflicted suffering and damage on somebody else. So to sit there and say that God doesn't exist because we suffer, it is an asinine claim. So if you think that God is supposed to remove all suffering and then you'll believe in him, then you will be gone with all of the suffering because you contribute to the suffering in some way, shape, or form. Just because you can't fathom it or don't understand it does not mean that God has to succumb to your limitations. Sometimes it's just an observation or a mindset or a perspective shift that will make us understand things. So no, you should not sit there and think that just because you doubt something or because something doesn't make sense to you, that is evidence that God does not exist. If God created a world where there was no suffering, that means he would have to have made us without the ability to cause pain on someone else, without the ability to do things that are evil or not good. If he gave us that blueprint, guess what? We would be robots. There would be no evil. There would be no wrong. There would be no bad. Therefore, there would be no way for us to choose him. It would be an obligation. God did not create us to worship him as an obligation. He wants us to choose him. Because if you are locked in the basement and the person who locked you in the basement told you that you have to love them, there's no way that you will actually love them. You're loving them by obligation, not by choice. So understand that suffering is a byproduct of free will, not of a just God.